Good morning. This is Mr. Sala. This is Thursday, November 5th, and I'm going to introduce to you the Chapter 7 Gravitation Practice Problem Set and just explain the equation sheet I have posted with it. So in this problem set, you're going to be working with Kepler's third law in at least, I believe, 4 problems. So Kepler's third law equation is right here. And again, you're taking the period of two objects and you're looking at the radius of those two objects, and you're given 3 of the 4 pieces, and again, you're either finding the period or the radius of one or two or of an object as it relates to another. Also, there's a couple of problems with the universal law of gravitation, which we've already worked with. And then again, over here is big G, which is the gravitational constant. You also worked in the previous problem set with the local gravity equation. So here's that equation here. Our 2 introductory equations. There actually are 4 that we learned right in the beginning. Just went ahead and attached them: velocity, acceleration, Newton's second law, and weight. And then in your 7.2 question set, I had you write out and explain these 2 equations, which you're looking at the period of an object and the velocity of an object, and I'll explain the differences here. So up here, if you're looking for the period or the time it takes an object to orbit the sun, this is the equation you use. So again, 2 pi times the square root of the radius cubed all over big G, and then the mass of the sun. And then these now are dealing with both the speed or the velocity, whatever you want to call it, of an object orbiting another object, and then the period of an object orbiting another. So again, some of the problems are looking at a satellite orbiting Earth, so you'd use the mass of the Earth here and the mass of the Earth here to find either the speed of that satellite or the time it takes for it to orbit Earth. Or I know in some of the other problems that looked at, say, moons orbiting Jupiter. And again, a moon is just a type of satellite that orbits a specific planet. So here's the equation set, and then here are the problems. All the problems, you only use those equations. So you go through, you got Kepler's third law here for 1, and then you're using this table 5 to solve for 5, 6, and 7. Universal law of gravitation is 2, and then you're going to determine which equations to use if it doesn't state based on what's given and what you need to find. So you've got 1 through 12. 12 relates to that thought experiment that Newton had about shooting a cannonball off a mountain elevated from Earth. Here now we're just using that same thought experiment, but it would be using a cannonball shot from a mountain on the moon. If you have any questions, please email me. Look it over tonight. Start going over some of the problems. Email me tomorrow so I can try to address them with another short video. Or bring your questions to class. We're going to do a review on Monday, and I'll have your test on Tuesday, 11/10, on Chapter 7. Some of the readings you've done for 1 and 2. You had your notes for 1 and your questions for section 2, and then some of these problems. Thank you, and have a good day.